Hello everyone, happy Monday. My name is Vanessa Simpson and I am a spiritual guide and healer for those on the journey of ascension and expansion. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the third eye chakra, which in fifth dimension humanity, that is the chakra that we are on this week. Hello, Crystal darling. Welcome. Thank you for joining us live. Please say hi if you are here and where you're tuning in from. I love connecting with you, beautiful souls from wherever you are at. And know that I am sending you so much love and so much light to you in your journey as we journey within, right? So what's really interesting is that people's third eyes, our ability to see truth and see what's real, is really coming to surface in the last 2 months. And so perhaps you've been feeling it. If you've been getting headaches or tingly sensation up here, you're starting to see things differently. You have new perspective, this new wisdom that's coming into you, and you're just seeing things differently, right? It is so beautiful. And part of the third eye awakening is this like, oh my God, am I going crazy? Is this real? Did I really just see that? What's going on here, right? And so the number one tip that I want to give you guys today has to do with our intuition, with awareness, and staying calm. Perhaps you have heard, you can't serve a problem with the same mind that created it. With all the stresses that we have from our external environments, from the world, if you're super empathic and you just take on the world's problems, you know what I mean? Can I get a woohoo, like hands up? I do that, I do it too. And so it's something to be conscious of. And what I've noticed when it comes to awakening and really opening this center that we have, our third eye, it really has to do with being at peace and feeling that calmness. When we're stressed out and when we're all over the place, we can't see right. And especially when we're in our emotions. But when you're in your emotions and whatever it is that you're feeling, even right now, honor what it is that you're feeling and do what you need to do to just tune in with yourself and get into a calm place. And when you are in that calm place and your mind is still, which is why meditation is so, so, so important, and I will preach it until the day I die, that meditation, if you do not have a meditation practice, if you'd like to join us on Patreon weekly for Reiki meditation sessions we have going on here, definitely come and join that. It's so important for us to find that stillness within ourselves in order for us to really think straight. There's that psychological aspect, but on a spiritual and energetic aspect, we can't hear the divine guidance that we're receiving all the time, and we can't see the signs that are around us constantly. And this is the truth, you guys. Ask and you shall receive. But what gets in the way of that and what slows down that process is we get in our own way, we don't have patience, we don't trust, and we don't believe that there is an intelligence that we can tap into that is actually assisting us with our lives. I am such a big advocate for being open to receiving divine guidance and receiving help from something bigger than you. This is feminine energy. This is letting go of control, and the ego can't really grasp on to the unknown. And so it's uncomfortable when you begin awakening and it's not really tangible. You can't grab onto it until you actually have been visualizing something or putting your focus and energy into something and you're actually seeing it manifest. And once we start to see things manifest, it's just like when we think about our body. Once we start working out and eating right and we start seeing a little bit of changes, we're like, oh my God, like this is working. And it's really motivating, right? It's the same thing with our intuition, you guys. When we start practicing with our intuition, listening to our inner guidance, tuning in and meditating on that stillness, and then asking questions, asking to be in alignment with whatever is within your highest good for the day and for the well-being of all, then for me, I trust that whatever happens that day is exactly in divine accordance to my highest good and for the well-being of all. So there's nothing to stress about. When we start to stress is when we're meeting these like expectations and these walls and these limitations, and we're trying to push ourselves to be in this certain place that we're not, or man, I didn't do what I was supposed to do today. I really try to stay away from a couple words, and I just invite you to just kind of chew on anything that I say, you guys. It's not ever absolute. I just want to share the wisdom that I've gained from my journey with you in hopes that it inspires you, transforms your life, and aligns you with your purpose and assists you in your healing. But it is taking out these words supposed to, couldn't, shouldn't, or wouldn't. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Take those out of your dictionary, your spiritual language dictionary, and the word supposed to. When we say the word supposed to, it's like we had this like expectation that we didn't follow through with, and it just makes us feel bad. Like, oh, I should have woke up earlier. Oh, I should have done this. And eventually over time, you guys, that builds up regret, and this can end up leading the way into depression. If you do struggle with depression, usually there's a storyline from me working with now hundreds of people. That word supposed to, well, I should have done this, or I was supposed to do that and I didn't. And then we beat ourselves up for it. We don't need to do that. You don't need to beat yourself up. And so when it comes to trusting ourselves and opening up our intuition, staying calm and trusting ourselves and forgiving ourselves is so, so important. That every decision that you've made has gotten you to this point. And when we learn to trust ourselves, you know, you guys, I've been preaching this for the last couple weeks, but it's so, so crucial, and it affects every aspect of ourselves, whether we're talking about finances and business, while we're talking about relationships, health, spirituality, our mental well-being, our emotional well-being. No matter what it is, trusting ourselves and asking ourselves questions and building that relationship is so important when we're learning to trust our intuition, develop our psychic gifts, or tune into what gifts we have. Each of you has a specific gift that is so unique to you. And you have an opportunity to tap into it, to play with it, and to share it with the world. And that's exactly my biggest passion, is to serve you in finding that gift in what you do and bringing more and more and more of it. Whether you're a service-based provider, you are someone that's a massage therapist, a mental health therapist, a counselor, you're a hairstylist, esthetician, anyone that's service-based already. Essentially, you guys, this can apply to any of you that feels the urge to be of service. You can bring more of your gift into your workplace and into your home, no matter what you are doing. It's an extension of you. And the more that we can add this extension of us into what we do, we add more fulfillment, we add more purpose, we add more passion, and it drives us forward, and we get to experience something totally different than just if we didn't bring in that gift. So all in all, you guys, your intuition, staying calm as much as you can, having that time to tune in with yourself and develop that relationship, listening to your thoughts, and when you ask a question, what answer you receive, whether it's within you or you see the answer right outside of you, because the universe is constantly communicating with us. And when we can prioritize our relationship with ourselves and our relationship with the universe, we get to live a miraculous life. And the life that you desire on a soul level, on a heart level, it will come much faster when we align ourselves and then do those little things every day that slowly add up to the big things. I love you all so much. Again, if you would like to join us on Patreon, definitely come and join us. I will put the link here on this video, or in Fifth Dimension Humanity. It is in our announcements page, and I would love to serve you and take you on that journey within to experience that spiritual alignment and transform your life. So I love you, and namaste.